The time has come. All 4 king's bonds belong to me. At last, I shall have my heart's desire.
Chapter 9. To be a king.
Roland! What? Gosh.
It's torn the very sea asunder.
Is that a kingmaker? If it is, it's the biggest I've ever seen.
Ahoy there.
Forgive me.
Hmm.
What the? No.
Oh my!
Well. Hmm?
Norman!
Yeah!
En esto.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Now,
What? Yeah. Oh!
Yes?
Well, now.
If I may be so bold,
Yes.
All right.
Yoo-hoo!
Thank you. See you. Yes. I'll be counting on you. Excuse me. Yeah.
well, huh. Of course.
Gosh. Oh. Blimey.
Prepare to be boarded.
tiny!
Oh my!
Okay.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Flippidack!
Huh. Here it is, Evan.
Monster, the Sword of Unity. We can finally face the Horned One.
Thank you.
Aye.
Exactly!
Thank you.
All right.
Gosh. Just look at them all.
I'm not sure these weapons of theirs will be enough. Surely I could have spared a few more. Have you seen the mechanical soldiers? So strange. Indeed, unnerving even.
Out of my way, fish face!
All right. Let me explain how we're going. The dimensional barrier created by the Horned One can only be eliminated if all 4 towers generating it are... Mess the timing up even slightly, and one tower will regenerate the other.
So each country can take down a tower apiece? Nice. Not having to work with the other armies.
Indeed. We Hydropolitans have our...
Are you even listening to what I'm saying? We need to take them all down. Each tower is different. Each kingmaker is different. Without teams made up of specialists from each...
You expect us to work together?
Impossible! With foreigners? Never!
As if the task ahead were not difficult enough already.
I just can't see how the...
Everyone! Listen! If the fight... It is promises that make us strong. I may be a king now, but if it were not for my promise to Aranella, I would never have found the strength to rule. If it were not for my promise to Aranella, I would never have found the strength The promise I made? Well, you could say that it saved me. For a time, I thought I heard her speaking to me. But I soon realized that it was my own voice. It was not something Nella would... I let my own thoughts of revenge cloud my reasoning. I almost forgot my promise. But I have grown. I have built a kingdom, just as I swore I would. And I have... Yes, there were times when I wanted to give up, to break... But I didn't. Thanks to you, thanks to all of you. And now I want to fulfill my vow more than ever. To build... If we promise to work with one another, we can do this. If our nations are united, we can build a wonderful future for everyone. That's why we are fighting today. Why we have to keep fighting to the last. So please, make this promise for the future of our world.
Looks like our boy won the troops around. Good job.
Yeah. Amazing.
So the 5 great armies, stirred by Evan's heartfelt words, set off to face the Horned One. And sure enough, they agreed to work together. The soldiers of each country split into 4 forces, one for each of the towers.
Yeah, man.
Show you what I can do!
That's the stuff, man!
Yes! Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone! Lofty, now!
Right-yo! Abracazamo!
Yes.
Oi!
Roland!
Flippin' heck!
Roland!
Roland!
I'm home?
Daddy!
You're okay.
Daddy, I was so scared.
You're safe now. I'll protect you.
Will you? Really? I'm sorry.
It's a little late for that.
Done well to make it so far.
That's enough, Doloran!
This ceremony ends here and...
Does it indeed? You mean that you'd... A pity. I had hoped...
Roland!
What did you...
Me? You have the Horned One to thank for this. It means...
You mean... You and
Yes, Leander. You see it now.
Doloran! You're...
Do you see? We are connected. We are the same. Defeat me.
He is correct, I am afraid. There are those in your world whose souls... The more power he has gained, the stronger his effect on you has become. This...
But how can this...
It means you face a dilemma. You have no choice but to join me, Roland. You know it.
Oh, I have a choice, all right. I always have a choice. I'm a president, a king. And from the day I took my throne, I knew that if it came to it, if it would help my people...
No! What?
Besides, if I can't kill you, you can't kill me either, right?
Very true.
Of course. I think I see now why I was brought here.
Please.
Your country, Allegoria, it was destroyed. And my country was destroyed too. You and I are the same. Two kings, with no kingdoms left to rule. So we were given a chance. One last chance to save our homes. But don't you see? The kingdom the Horned One has given you, it's not... I'm going to make you see. I'm going to defeat the Horned...
Who I really am. You think you know me. You...
Enlighten me.
You will delay my plans no longer. I will.
Forward!
What in the...
Is it over?
Whoa!
Tidy!
You're finished, Dalaran. You're...
He'll never rule the world.
Rule the world? You have read too many fairy...
What?
It was a beautiful place, my home. A realm of peace. I was the king of Allegoria. A young man handed the crown. None loved my realm more than I. But I was... Our kingmaker was a being known as Alice. In strengthening our bond, I committed the great... I fell in love. And love between king and kingmaker is an offense. As punishment, she was cursed to spend the rest of her days in the guise of the Horned. And so, I vowed to bring her back. I set out to acquire all the king's bonds of our world, that I might use...
How did you know that was even...
The guise of the Horned One, you said. If so, the strength of the King's bonds might serve to reach that which lies dormant deep within, and free her of her prison.
It is as you say. If and I shall have regained my beloved and my... Now you know what it is, Roland. If my realm were to be restored, yours too might return. You would be reunited with your family, with your son. Surely you would...
He can't! He won't! Not that way! Just because you would do anything to bring a loved one back,
What is happening?
That horrible black stuff comes from the Horned One, you know, Dalaran. But it looks like it's finally getting the better of him. That Tory would...
I will restore them. I must.
You'd really do that? You'd destroy whole countries, steal countless souls, just to get what you want? You think that's... Then you don't deserve to love. And you sure as hell don't deserve to be a king.
You would defy me. You are me. We want this. You wish to be reunited with those you love, just as...
No, it's not that...
My crimes will be more than outweighed by the revival of Allegoria. But rise, beloved kingdom! Live! Alessandra, my love. You are free at last! What is the meaning of this? You are not my Alissa! But if she is truly lost, what will become of Allegoria? What will become of me?
No.
Everybody all right?
I think so. Where are we?
Here goes nothing.
It's now or never, forevermore, for the whole world!
Alessandra,
It is, my love. The Horned One was not born of the wrath of the gods. I wanted to be with you. I wanted it so much.
What?
Once freed, that vast, insatiable power gave rise to a Do you know how kingmakers are born? They are born when a soul is sacrificed in order that a great... In unbinding my soul, I unleashed that power.
So you...
Forgive me, my love. Only through my sacrifice could the power which poured forth from...
Then, by unleashing him...
No, my love. And so, my role in containing him has come to an... Thank you for never ceasing to love me. We will meet again, dear heart. Not in this world, but somewhere, someday. Goodbye, my love, my Doloran. Goodbye.
Alyssa, no. Not yet! Alyssa!
Doloran.
Alessandra is no more. Allegoria will not rise again. Roland? Was it in surrendering to love that I erred? Or in accepting a...
You did no wrong. You just did what you could to keep your love for Alessandra alive. That's life. My country was swept away too. I tried to stop it. Tried to prevent the war. And so it rolled in.
I have an idea. Why don't we make a new...
A what?
Huh?
If it can't be brought back, I mean, we can build...
A new one?
We did it. We built a new kingdom from nothing. It was small at first, but it grew, and thanks to its wonderful people...
You truly think this possible?
Maybe that's why I was brought here. The country Evan and I built together. It changed things for you, Doloran.
Evan Petty-Whisker Tildrum.
You really think so?
I will start afresh. I will build a new kingdom.
Here! We come before you today to make a solemn oath in the presence of all our peoples.
United we stand as one single land.
Well now.
Hey!
Hey.
Well, Evan, see you around.
Goodbye, Roland.
Evan?
Who are you?
I think you know.
You're King Ferdinand, aren't you? You've been helping me all along.
Yes and no. I am, but it's really you who's been helping me.
What?
Everything I've told you, you told me first.
I don't understand.
This is going to sound strange, but... And using it to visit you seemed like the obvious thing to do. I mean, who wouldn't want to find out what his famous father was like as a child?
Father?
Yes, you are my father, and I am your son.
What?
I promised that I would live up to your legendary achievements, but before I could do that, I had to see them for myself. The things I said to you, those words of wisdom, they were all yours.
But Ferdinand lived long ago.
I'm afraid that was just Bodley's little joke. She's no historian, you see. She's a seer. She didn't tell you what had happened. She told you what was going to happen.
So you did?
Yes. You started it all by uniting the 5 great realms. But there were plenty of... each with its own particular problems. Poverty, war, and any number of other things. But solve them you did. One by one by one.
And you...
Yes. I carried on what you started. And in the end...
I come before you, a true king at last.
I, Ferdinand, have brought together the peoples of every nation under the heavens. The great work my beloved father began is finally complete, and the world stands united under a single banner. I hereby swear, in the name of King Evan, to safeguard this hard-won peace, for as long as I shall live.
And with that, my promise to Nella was fulfilled at long, long last.
We'll be arriving at the World Unification Summit shortly, Mr. President.
Thanks.
You seem happy.
Not really. We still have a mountain to climb. I can't imagine convincing all the nations of the world to sign up to this will be easy.
It's never been done before, I guess, but if you could pull it off, wow.
Oh, it's been done all right.
Really?
Sure. In a little country a long, long way from